Okay. All right, we've kicked off it. MFC against TSCI. MFC, who won by a goal to 0 in the last meeting between these two teams. And they're very confident, MFC. They've got Kaylem playing on the left-hand side now. Rizzy partnered with Josh in the middle of the park. Shazzy playing on the right. Imi Haq is playing up front. We've got Moody playing in the centre-back role. Oh, I beg your pardon, they have started off with 8. Mo Hafar, who I didn't see, who was described as snake in the grass, Aarif. That's why I didn't see Mo Hafar. He was blending in the grass. Isaac. Isaac, who's brought his silky touches to TSCI. They've got a game plan against him, MFC. Rizzy, he said he's going to do a man-marking job on him tonight. Mo Benali. Isaac getting a little bit of stick on the side here from his pals. Mo Benali. Isaac, Rizzy is not letting him go. He's standing in front of him. Laying it off, Mo Benali. Looking for Khalid, the new signing from Manchester's Cosmos. Malik, Khalid. Malik. Shazzy's there. Shazzy ran a lot last week. I'm over 6 kilometres, I think. Imi Haq is still just hanging up there at the edge of the area. Imi Haq, get back and track your man. Imi Haq, track your man. Track your man. Track your man. Track your man. There. Look at Imi Haq. Mo Benali. Malik. Mo Benali on his left foot. Malik. It's a lot of defending, and this is the kind of thing that really tires a team out when you don't have it. And Imi's being called back to defend now. They're defending with 7 men. And Imi, as soon as he comes back, he's pressurised Mo Rabai. He's got away from Kaylem. Mo Rabai! Mo Rabai has got a shot in him. He's a striker in his first 2 or 3 seasons of Ultimate League for Cosmos, and he scored a hat-trick, remember, against MFC. With the way it's going, here's Imi Haq now, finally getting a few touches on the ball. He needs support. His old mucker, Josh, is up there with him. And here's Shazzy. MFC could upset the odds here. And Shazzy greedily went for goal when Rizzy was available. Khalid flicking it away as Josh tries to find the skipper. Mo Benali. The game's open up slightly for TSCI. This is where they'll like it now. Rehan. Khalid. Opportunity. The goalkeeper Ali comes sliding out. And he makes a save. Yeah. Malik. Over the top, looking for Rahan. Nearly got there ahead of Mo Hafar. Aki, you've been watching TSCI with intent over the last 15 minutes. Are you impressed by them? Do you see any changes from last season?
Yeah, they actually look good. Actually, they look better in possession compared to last year. It was too much sideways passing last year. But yeah, they're more direct this year. Seems with Isaac and Khalid. So yeah, they're looking good.
Thank you very much, Aki. We'll come back to you momentarily if you're staying with us. And here's Malik, Mo Rabai. Isaac, Rehan, he's created some room for himself. Good save by Ali. And Josh clears it away. Mo Benali. He's very impressive. Yusuf was very, very happy with the signing of Mo Benali. And here's Isaac away from Rizzy. Now Mo Benali, who took it off him. Trying to shift it away. Rizzy pushed him. Rizzy, Shazzy, Mo Hafar. Plays it forward. Chris. Imi got in front of him now. Rizzy. Kaylem. Shazzy. Imi. TSCI put under a bit of pressure there. Rizzy. Shazzy. Now Rizzy. Playing central midfield. Oh, he's done well to turn away from Mo Rabai. Kaylem. It's Moody, sorry. Imi! What an opportunity for Imi.
Imi, you're shit, bro. You're shit.
But warning signs there. TSCI's manager, Yusuf, wasn't there. Oyin really digging into Imi Haq there. Malik. Good ball, stretching the play. Now Rehan. Moody backs off him. Moody, remember, an ex-TSCI player, a teammate of Rehan in the Baroni days. Joshua. Selling Kaylem short a little bit there. Kaylem still got it. Mo Benali, he's got his hands in the air, winning the free kick. Imi Haq trying to put it into the middle. Kaylem was looking to run onto it. Take care, Oyen. Yusuf, your team's made a very, very bright start to the game, although MFC have grown into a little bit more. Any worrying signs by that?
just need to follow these runners through the middle. But we're playing well. The game is set up where we've got a lot of the ball in their third, and they're looking to counter-attack, which I think is what's been going on so far.
Yeah. So. And they've left Imi up with the defender. Has that unsettled your game plan in any way?
No, because we've got a defender to defend. So you just need to watch the goal hanging, though. It's a bit too much, I think. Come on, Isaac!
And thank you very much, Yusuf. Shazzy lays it off to Rizzy after Kaylem's adventurous run. Josh, lining it up, Josh. It was a good effort in the end, but it's gone over. And not against Dean, as Yusuf said. Yusuf, Yusuf, this is a compelling question that we want to ask you.
Yeah.
Who would you have, Dean or Amar?
Dean.
What's swayed you from Amar to Dean?
Amar wanted to go to Titans. Yeah. And Dean is probably equally as good as him, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Fantastic.
He's a great friend of mine, but Dean's a very, very good friend also. So I think what swayed it is if you don't want to play for a team, then obviously the keeper that wants to play, who's pretty good as well, is gonna be the one that we want to have.
All right. Thank you very much. That's one of the prerequisites. The goalkeeper has to drive, and here's Isaac driving through the midfield, and almost finished off by Khalid.
Great run, Isaac. Well played, Khalid. Good run.
He's looking for Ali. It's not the greatest ball. Mohafar nipped in ahead, but he's out of position. Abdullah Rehan, one shot, and then to get out of his feet to shoot at the near post. Ali, he covered it. Rehan and Isaac now in this corner. Oh, he almost got it through. Kaylem did well. Oh, so and beautiful ball by Kaylem. Imiak trying to take on Chris. Shazzy's free. If Imi can find him, it's great work by Chris. It is a corner. Calls are falling on deaf ears. It was a brilliant save by Dean. Kaylem went in and he scored. And MFC are 1-0 in front. Rizzy Malik. They have grown into this game. Shazzy, whose shot was parried out. Plays it out. TSCI just got to get on with it, and they are now with Khalid. Isaac. Crunching by Josh, knows he's around him now. Rehan playing into the... Oh, is that a slide by Rizzy Malik? It is, and it's a penalty! It's a brain freeze by Rizzy Malik. He slid in needlessly. And MFC have just got in front, and 30 seconds later, TSCI will feel justice has been served. Morabai up against Ali. Ali saves it! A fantastic save by Ali! And he held on to it as well. That's a brilliant, brilliant save by Ali, and now he's released Shazzy. Puts it into the middle. Morabai won't be happy with that. Fantastic work, Ali. He's been under a lot of pressure, particularly by his MFC teammates. And Mohafar's coming forward now. Playing in the middle. Cleared away. And Chris put under pressure by Kaylem. And then Chris did well to mop up in the end. Isaac's bringing it forward. Rehan! Opportunity! Tried to chip the goalkeeper. Rizzy slid in. You didn't need to slide, you just slid. No. Free kick from long range. Malik. Into the wall. Asking for a handball, not going to get it. Kaylem. Switching it beautifully for Shazzy. Imi's making an inside-out run. Here is Imi-Haq! Imi-Haq for MFC! 2-0! Imi-Haq with great composure. And it was Kaylem again who started that run, started that move off, finding Shazzy. And Shazzy's ball found Imi and around Dean, and he's put it into the back of the net. TSCI 0, MFC 2. Do not scratch your eyes. Immediately, Khalid is off. Isaac. Good work by Isaac. Trying to go from Rizzy Malik and away from Shazzy. Still Isaac. Malik. Oh, Kaylem. Ooh, almost lunged in. Abdullah Saeed. And Ali gets it. Ali releases it into the channel to Imi-Haq, who's taking on Chris. Imi-Haq. Shazzy keeps it in play. Helping it back in. Kaylem on his left foot. Still Kaylem with his right foot now. Imi-Haq letting it run. Moody. Mo Rabai. 3-4 for TSCI. Mo Rabai. Good work by Rehan. He's got space to shoot. And that is the half-time whistle. MFC 2-0 up against TSCI. They have done very, very well, very efficient on the counter-attack. Kaylem scored the first goal under real controversy. Shazzy's shot was stopped by Dean. TSCI's bench was claiming that the ball had gone out of play. As it was, Kaylem was still alive and he put it into the back of the net. You wait for the whistle as the golden rule is in football. And then TSCI got a penalty immediately after. Rizzy slid in. It wasn't really contended too much apart from maybe Josh and a couple of others just saying that the ball was maybe not in play at the time. Nonetheless, Morabai stepped up. It was a good save by Ali. I was right next to it and he held on to it, which was the key. And then they doubled the advantage. Great counter-attack. Kaylem again at the heart of it, releasing Shazzy on the right-hand side, whose ball was fantastic for Imihak, who went round the goalkeeper, Dean, and he put it into the bottom corner of the net, just like Ibi Abadi did for Cheadle in that 3-3. TSCI have got a mountain to climb now, with the underdogs 1-0 up, and Titans winning by 3-0. Mobanali, they've got to make sure that they don't allow that to happen early on in the second half. Aki was saying on the sideline, if anyone can come back from this, it is TSCI, and there's Isaac with a lot of room. But then when he gets into that final third, Rizzy, Moody and Joshua are in his path. They're like the bouncers that are preventing Isaac from getting into this club, the goal-scoring club. And here's Rehan, tracked well by Mohafar. Rehan, and if you get Rehan frustrated, you can maybe lose his head a little bit. Minaz. No one was awake in either team on the outfield. Imihak away from Chris. Shazzy and Imi get into a mix-up. Shazzy still got it, and in the end it was Chris. He's given a corner. Abdullah Rehan. Ooh, I think Ali was confident to see it wide. Josh. Rehan's there using his strength against a very strong Josh. Isaac. Abdullah Saeed. Isaac's in the middle. Here is Isaac. Chance to shoot. Shifts it one way and the other, and Isaac gets his shot away. It was Mohafar who blocked it. Isaac again. Rizzy does well. Now Moody. And now Kaylem. Danger. Alarm bells ringing at the back now for TSCI with Moody coming forward. Imihak. Nearly for Kaylem. Isaac now. All the attacks for TSCI coming through Isaac. Measured pass for Abdullah Saeed. And it's deflected wide. Rizzy has watched him all game. And he's following him now. Isaac, good ball. Abdullah Saeed allowed to turn and get his shot away nearly. He's taken a few touches to get himself that opportunity to shoot, but he ran out. And Abdullah Saeed on the turn. He didn't get his bearings right. I think Ali got a touch to it. He did. Abdullah Saeed still trying to drive forward despite the lack of space and room around him. Malik's in the middle. Rizzy. Shazzy. Great work by Shazzy. Still going. Away from Minaz. Abdullah Rehan's chased him down. Shazzy fell over as he fell. And then Mobanali. I think Malik was not impressed by the nature of Rizzy's challenge. Isaac plundering through. He's fallen. Brought to ground by Josh. Great free kick by Rehan, and this failed to find the top corner. He beat the wall. Now Isaac. Away from Rizzy this time. Rizzy got back in. Pull back. It's a foul on the edge of the area this time. For a goal scoring threat. Malik leaves it to Mobanali into the wall. Josh was the man blocking it. Shazzy. Here's Isaac. Oof. He really does well to keep the ball in confined space, does Isaac. Malik. Abdullah Rehan. MFC have got every man back. Isaac. Imihak's there. And then he's lost that one to Abdullah Saeed. Chris. Isaac. Abdullah Rehan was sizing up for the volley. Pulled it back. This is a lot what TSCI have been forced to do. Keep the ball hanging it around here. Swifter passing in the final third. quicker movement will help him. Isaac looks like he's run out of ideas. Mo Benali drags it wide. That was a real chance for TSCI. Kaylem. Nice ball. Shazzy. Imi's free on the right. Left rather, sorry. Imi was free on the left with Shazzy on the right. Minaz. Kaylem again with a great spot to find Shazzy. Isaac now. Kaylem dropping back in. Abdullah Saeed. Can TSCI get themselves a goal? Rizzy. Imi bounced off him. He's chasing his own touch. Imi up against Chris and Minaz. Fighting away. Isaac, a disgruntled Isaac walks away. His boots have come off. I don't think it's been his night. Fergie, his ex-teammate, looks on unsurprised. Fergie, what did you think of Isaac's performance? I think he tried really, really hard. Just didn't work out for him.
Well, sometimes I think opposition players know how to get into his head a little bit. But I think he's quality. I thought he still played great. But you just know every opposition is trying to get into his head, innit? Because he's quality. But you heard Rizzy just going, you know, he's not good, get into him, that's how they all go on. But quality player still.
Yes, thank you very much, Fergie, for that. And TSCI carrying on with what they have. Morabai, who came on for him. Mo Benali. Good tackle by Moody. MFC, admirable. A fantastic defensive display today. They've got the 2 goals. That's it. Kaylem is free. Kaylem could kill off TSCI here. He sets himself. Kaylem! The goalkeeper goes to ground. Puts it off. Puts him off as a goal kick. Lazy challenge. Lazy leg. Mo Benali still rides it. Malik. Morabai's in the middle. Good work by Ali. Great goalkeeping. MFC are moments away from their own 2-0 victory. Abdullah Saeed over the top. Rehan. They've tried to pass their way through MFC here tonight, TSCI. Abdullah Saeed. And again. And the final whistle has gone. MFC celebrate a 2-0 victory. And TSCI are frustrating. Morabai epitomises that. Yusuf just in dialogue with Abdullah Saeed there. Rizzy! Yeah. First of all, Rizzy, fantastic result. What was the game plan tonight? Was it what we saw? Just defend the lead?
Well, the key man, I said I'll pick up Isaac because he was one of the trickiest guys. He can draw a couple of people. He done me a couple of times. It's hard to keep up with him, but he's tried my best and put a shift in. Defending well is one thing, and making your chances count was another. Who were your star performers out there? We had Kaylem who come today, absolutely class, picked out some quality balls. Shazzy, like we said, we're a threat moving forward. We've got some class players. Solid at the back. Muda, Mo Afar stepped in today as well. Great versatile player, but all around that was just good graft from everybody. These guys were open to the counter every time. They just weren't tracking the men, so they needed someone in the middle holding. Probably Yusuf would have been the best man for that, but he didn't play today. There's a lot of controversy around the first goal. What was your view on it? Nah, it was in. It was straight goal. There's controversy throughout the game, but we scored 2. We didn't win by 1, so it is what it is. Well, you won tonight. Who's the Florida on? Oh, the hell, I'll try and leave out. I was actually lighter this Monday after Sunday, after that tournament, but I've had a few bad days and gone back up to nearly 15 stone again. So. With this victory, I mean, you lost 2-1 to underdogs, but you were very, very close. It was 2-1 goals. 6th place last season and the season before. We were talking about before the game. Sure, you don't want another 6th place this season. No, I mean, we step up in all the big games. We know we've got the class and we've got the players. It's just we tend to take the easy games lightly. We had a bad attitude, but I think with the quality teams this season, we can't really afford to do that with anybody. So hopefully we got a grafting team, and hopefully I'm pretty sure we'll end up in at least the top 3 of the season. I personally think we should have won last week, but you know, we were a bit unlucky. So yeah. 4 points from 2 games, not bad. Plus we got a keep to come back, so that's another outlet for us. Didn't even mention Dayab. Yeah, and Dayab, bloody hell. You know, we've got some class players. All right, thank you very much, Rizzy, for that. Cheers. Yusuf, bringing you into it now. It's a disappointing result for you today, Yusuf. From what we were seeing on the side, it was, you know, you'd like to play your football.
What was your plan B today, though?
It was a bit frustrating, to be honest with you, because a couple of players came late, and that's never good for preparation. I think we started actually a lot better than them. They were penned in, trying to play on the counter. Imi was like goal hanging. I was just joking with him quite a lot. And then the goal changed the game, the one that was off the pitch. Like, it went off the pitch. We did miss a penalty.
You were right behind it. Sorry to cut you off there, but how far off was the ball?
I was on the side. Lazzi was behind with Omar, and they both said it was off. And you know what Lazzi is like. So he said it was about a yard or so off the pitch, but it did spin back. It's probably a bit hard to see, so tough one to take, but it does happen sometimes in football.
What was the turning point in the game for you then? Was it that goal or the penalty?
No, that goal, because that goal gave them belief that they could get a goal. I think it was one of their first proper counter-attacks that they had against us. Amazing save by Dean. Should have been a corner. And then obviously we missed a penalty like pretty soon afterwards at 1-0. I think that would have gone in. It would have given us a bit more kind of belief back into the game and maybe killed a bit of their confidence as well. But they defended very well. You saw, I think at one time they had 8 in their area. So their game plan was obvious. I knew what it would be, but we just didn't pass it a bit quick enough, and we didn't have the kind of right players in the right positions today.
Yeah. So you're saying that it was players making too many similar kind of mistakes, would you say? Running at them and then not picking a pass out?
If you look at the 2 goals, the first one, we know it's off the pitch, okay? So the second goal was a bit more disappointing. Unfortunately, Mo thought he heard the whistle go for half-time, but it was the other pitch. That's why he stopped. I know it's a bit criminal. You should never really stop until the ball's dead. So that was disappointing, because it was a goal that should not have really gone in like at all. It was easily defendable. So yeah, it's just a bit disappointing, because that's the performance that we've had after we won the league about 4 seasons ago now. It's typical performance that's kind of play good football, pretty football, nice patterns. No real, like, only Malik was the one really like fighting to get back. And that's what you have to do as a team. You can't all just expect somebody else to do that hard running. There was some like cheat running from the team, from a few players, but like the hard running is what wins your leagues, and that's what we need to really get back to doing if we're going to win. So.
Well, okay, one final question. Where do you go from here now? You've got Cosmos next, again, another team. Attacking wise, they've got Ishi, for example, and they run underdogs close.
In that game?
I think it was 2-0 to underdogs. I mean, that's what I saw. But they're going to be another tough opposition, aren't they? There's no let up in this league, is there?
No, but that's good. That's what you want to be playing, like hard games. So now I'm looking forward to that game against Cosmos. A very good attacking team as well. So yeah, it should be a good game. I don't think it'll be similar to this game. I think they'll definitely try and play football and attack. They've got those players, Ishi now, Amo, and a few, Kieran. Yeah, they've got Sahel. I think, is it Sahel? So they've got quite a good attacking team. So it's it'll be a good game. I'm looking forward to it.
One final question. It might be a touchy subject, but controversial. Isaac came off, and I think he just walked off. Did you know about that?
Yeah, I saw him leave, but I can't really do anything about that, did I? I just thought I'll do the best thing for the team. We had a lot of players doing similar things, and we needed the game just to be a bit more direct. So that's why I brought on Mo as a focal point up top. Let Abdullah, I thought Malik was fantastic, in all honesty. Really grafted, battled. We had a few really good chances. 2-0's, I think, a bit harsh on us, and when you look back at the 2 goals, we definitely deserve something from this game.
All right. Thank you very much, Yusuf, for that. Commiserations to TSCI.